everything, and this is where he originally pulled over and started a fire on the ground. So that was fun. And then yeah, now we're just waiting for somebody to come and get us out of here. This is starting to become a very familiar scene. What more can I say?
We're waiting on Chase to sigh. So, friends.
We were honking as they drove by, and I'm pretty sure they were saying, oh, Turbo Johns broke down again. So I'm sure word has gone out that Turbo John was broken down again.
So, everybody knows Knoxville Dragway next weekend. Turbo Johns Backwards Brawl at Knoxville is happening. So, what was our plan, Kelly? What did we plan this?
Oh, our plan, you were going to race tonight.
Christopher Gordon Block has got a race at English Mountain, which is really close to Knoxville. Then we were going
to spend the night there, and then we were going to go to Knoxville and spend the whole week doing fun stuff. I have all kinds of stuff planned for us. We have a cruise down the river. We have a train ride, all kinds of stuff. But we broke down.
Vacation. We were going on vacation. We were going to race today. Vacation from Sunday. We were going to camp out at the track. Wes was nice enough to let us camp out at the track, and we were going to just go do fun stuff. We're still doing fun stuff. We're just going to have to get a hotel. It is what it is.
Yeah, we're still going to do it.
We won some money last week, thank goodness.
Now it's all gone to fix the RV.
It's all going to be gone to fix the RV. Luckily, we've got your car. And all of a sudden, we were cruising up a hill. It downshifted. I downshifted it from sixth gear to fifth gear to get the RPMs up. RPMs come up, and it said, "Doof," and it's kind of surged. And then all of a sudden, I looked in the back, and it was just bellowing smoke. And Kelly promptly called me.
Yeah. And then he pulls over to the side of the road, and I see fire.
It was, so the turbo, it broke the turbo shaft. So apparently we're having turbo problems in all of our vehicles.
Turbo John's having turbo problems.
Isn't that ironic?
Oh,
that's a good thumbnail. Turbo John is having turbo problems.
In every vehicle
we own. Not the race car yet. We're probably gonna break that this weekend.
Oh,
just saying. So we got pulled over. I hopped out. I saw a bunch of smoke. Chase was asleep. I promptly woke him up. I was like, "Get up, get the dog." And that's, I mean, like, we had barely stopped at that point. And so I hopped out, and there was fire. And so I was like, okay, we got to get it away from the fire that's on the grass. I set the grass on fire. So I pulled up away from the fire, pulled back closer to the road so that I wouldn't catch the grass back on fire. Then it was smoking, like it was bellowing smoke. And so two things run through my head. Kelly and Chase were safe. The dog was safe. I've got insurance on the motorhome, and I don't have any insurance on the race car trailer. And so I started unhooking the race car trailer. Luckily, 2 gentlemen stopped beside us, and they saw all the smoke, stopped beside us. I was undoing
They stomped out the fire.
Yeah. He actually climbed up under there. And so what had happened is when the turbo broke, the hot oil, it went into the exhaust, into the downpipe, and it was leaking a little bit out of the band clamp, and it caught the header wrap on fire. The wrap on the downpipe. And so that was actually on fire, and he said it wasn't on fire much. I thought the RV was about to burn down. And I mean, I was like, okay, the RV is about to be toast. You see diesel pushers all the time in salvage auctions. The back is burned up. I didn't know at that point what it was. I thought, okay, we ruptured a fuel line, and fuel was everywhere, and it was fixing to just go up. And usually when that happens, you know, it just starts in the back. It's uncontrollable. Once it ignites, it's gone. And so luckily got it out. Luckily we got some good friends. We're not very far. We were only 60 miles from English Mountain. So we're on I-81, super windy. So I called my buddy Wes, and you know, Wes Clapp, and he's got some buddies.
Owner of Knoxville Dragway.
Knoxville Dragway. He's got some buddies. They're actually got a race happening there today. They're outlaws. He called one of his buddies, Scotty Whitehead.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scotty.
Yeah, luckily, thank God.
Saved us.
He's not racing today because it's his anniversary, and so we're gonna have to buy him an anniversary gift.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna have to apologize to his wife.
Yes, we are.
But luckily, he couldn't come get us. But one of his friends, Dallas, he was able to come. He grabbed Scotty's truck.
Oh, that was Dallas that came.
Yeah, Dallas was the one that come and got it.
Scott, now I feel a little better.
Yeah, Scotty, but I've still been burning up Scotty's phone all day. So we owe Dallas and Scotty a big thank you.
We do.
And so they were able to get the trailer back to his house. So the trailer's good. And so we started calling some AAA places. Actually, Scotty did, and buddies that have the ability to carry and tow these big vehicles. And nobody, the winds are gusting at like 50 miles an hour today. Nobody would tow it. They said it's just too dangerous. They can't do it.
And I'm glad, because just standing out here while we were, you know, kind of parking and getting things settled, the wind is insane. I'm glad they said no.
Yeah,
that's the right call.
It is insane how windy
Absolutely
it is. It's
right
beautiful, 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 beautiful blue skies, but it is. I bet the wind's gusting 50, 60 miles an hour.
Anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy. So, luckily, Scotty, you know, he knows the area real good. He's got a bunch of friends, got a lot of connections. And so he's like, you're not very far from the next exit. I was like, we got to get off the side of the highway. I mean, there's no way we can leave it here. Nobody would tow it.
We'll get fined.
Yeah, race car was gone, so that's good. The trailer was gone, so all we got is the RV. And so what we did is I took the boot off of the turbo and verified that the turbo is indeed broke. It broke the turbo shaft. I mean, I just don't understand our turbo luck. Like you said, Turbo Johns luck with turbos is bad recently on our vehicles. So it's a Cummins ISL 400. That turbo apparently is pretty difficult. It's not as common. Good motor, good turbo, but not as common. But so what we did is we took the air inlet boot off to verify that, and then I took the boot off of the turbo, the connection from the turbo to the charge cooler, so that if it was spewing oil, which we know it was out the downpipe, we didn't know if it was also spewing oil in the compressor cover. So you got two problems. You don't want the engine to run away. And so if you don't know what runaway is, just YouTube diesel engine runaway. But so anyway, we took all those pipes off, cranked it up, drove it.
I was literally shaking and I couldn't
see anything.
But
it was very, very, very sketchy. Got up to the exit. Luckily, it was downhill. That's what Scotty said. He said, where you broke down at? He said, it's downhill. And he was like, so you should be good. And he was. I got up to like 45 mile an hour. And then coming up the little hill on this exit, it was like barely able to go 15 mile an hour. It was dumping fuel because it's trying to make boost and it can't make boost. And also the turbine wheel is now locking up, so it's not letting the exhaust come out like it should.
And so much smoke, it was a complete blackout. I couldn't see anything.
See, people were upset on the highway, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we were hazard. We're hazard sitting beside the road, and we were hazard driving. But luckily, we met this dude Curtis over here. He's got a shop, and super nice guy. He's a repair shop. He's got some room. He's letting us have the. We're going to keep it here, so we're going to go get a hotel. and we're going to stay in a hotel for a couple nights. So luckily, everybody knows everybody up here, and we got some good hookups, and we got to hook up with a Cummins Repair, Trent Diesel Services. Chad's going to be coming over here on site, and he's going to order us a turbo up Monday morning. Come over here. He works on them in the field. That's amazing.
I know. Right?
I mean, that really is a very good deal. So he'll come over here, take this turbo off, and change it right here, and then we should be on our way Tuesday with the RV to Knoxville. Is the plan. We'll hopefully. I'm pretty sure that for sure the turbo's broke. Motor is running good. We got good solid oil pressure. We got good. Temperature. None of that stuff is an issue. I don't know what he's going to do. He might have to clean out some. Hopefully, he might have to clean out. I don't think oil got into the aftercooler, into the intercooler. It's possible, but he's a good repair technician, so he's going to be able to fix this up and get us going. So we are racing. Come see us. If we got an RV there, it's fixed. If the RV's not there, it's not fixed.
But the trailer and the car are going to be there.
The trailer and the car
no matter what happens with the RV.
Will be at the track.
We're going to race.
It's going to be there. Yes. So Scotty said he'll take us wherever we need to go. So I don't know that the diesel pusher is what we need. It's hard access.
Anybody want to buy an RV with a new turbo?
It's not easy to work on it, guys. It's just hard. I'm not a diesel mechanic, and if it was in the front and then the nose lifted up, I could probably change the turbo myself. We could go get one and I could change it, which I could probably do this one, but I would rather have a professional help me. So luckily Chad is available, and he's going to come and knock it out for us, and I think we'll be good to go. It's just one of those things, but even in their line of work, that I'm sure he is not. Luckily it's a side radiator, and the radiator is not in the back, because that's even worse when the radiator is in the very, very back. So yeah, I think we're going to get us like a Super C. Or, honestly, guys, the other option, we got to decide if we can afford to do this. That's the reality. The reality where we're at is it costs a lot of money to go racing long distances away when you have big RVs and you got big expenses. So maybe that's not. And you
work full time.
And I work full time. The YouTube and racing is not my job. It's not my career. And I don't know, guys, maybe we should stay close to home. Maybe we should just, trade my F-350 and get a nicer little truck. Or if we got a nice truck like Billy and those guys from SRC, they got this is exactly what they were fighting. So they got a newer, nice truck, and they just get bed and breakfasts. They don't stay at the track. Sometimes they stay at the track, but they got a longer trailer with some living quarters. At least when you have a normal vehicle with a normal engine, it's a little easier to work on.
Easier to tow if it needs towed.
If you get a flat tire, it's easier. You don't have to call transfer truck places to do it. So I don't know. I got some soul searching to do to decide exactly what we want to do. Continuing our path with Turbo John racing and drag racing. I'm not stopping drag racing. Maybe I need to become the test and tune warrior like I was forever. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, guys. We'll see. I got some thinking to do. It just sucks when you have, these big bills and these big expenses that happen. All right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. We're racing. Come see us this Saturday, though. Knoxville Dragway, Turbo Johns Backwards Brawl. Later, guys.
See you there.
Duct tape is wonderful. This is a common vent that was allowing our neighbors smoke and music to come through. We fixed it. It's fixed. It's fixed.